Hey, what is up, everyone? Canadajin here, and today I'm joined by my good friend Andy, former English teacher turned businessman. Now, he'll be sharing with us today what it's actually like running and operating your own language school in Japan and how COVID has affected his business.
Away.
Thank you. Okay, so everyone, Canadajin here. And Andy, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it. And it's always nice talking with you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay.
And so, as I understand it for yourself, you used to be a junior high school teacher teaching English, but now you kind of transitioned into more of a business entrepreneur role. Is that right?
Yes.
And so right now you actually own and operate your own language school in Japan.
Yeah. A very
That's
small one.
oh, that's absolutely fantastic, and that's kind of what I would like to talk to you about today. What was it actually like being a junior high school teacher in the public school system? And right now, what you're doing, what is it like being a business owner teaching English in Japan?
Okay.
But yeah, before we dive into that, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, that'd be fantastic. Like where you're from, what you do.
Okay. So, my introduction, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I just said my name. So I'm Andy. Okay, and I am from Aichi Prefecture.
Aichi, nice.
Yes, yeah. But now I live in Shizuoka, Shimada City.
Now, as I understand it, you're actually not teaching in the public school system anymore. Is that right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now, you actually own your own language school and run your own language school. Can you tell us a little bit about how that came to be? Why did you decide to do it? What made you want to switch?
Okay. So I kind of when started working in junior high and in the third year or fourth year, I I thought about, okay, am I doing this job for the next like 40 years? And also I read something a study that in the hospital, um, people asked asked to the patients who are almost dying, and they asked that what was the most regret that you couldn't do in your life.
Yeah.
And most patients answered that they wanted to have more time with their family. Yes, and that was the top answer.
Wow.
So, and I thought about it, and so I just talk about the routine that's from like 7 to 10,
Yeah.
and no time with family in the junior high school job. So, am I want to do that for the rest of my life? And my answer was no. I wanted to stay with my family, and I didn't want to regret my life.
Okay, I see. And then I'm curious then, I think that's a really good point that you made, that you want to spend more time with your family because that's what is the most important for you.
Yes.
I'm curious then, how did you decide on opening up your own business instead of just going into another industry? Because that's a pretty big risk, right?
Yes,
Lots
yes,
of
that's right.
uncertainty.
Yes. Yeah. So I kind of did a research, yeah, around my town.
Okay.
Yes, and uh, I found that there were only English class for like kids, like for the elementary kids,
Okay.
and yes, and no classes for adults or like older than the junior high or high schools, then
All right.
which is specialized for English.
Huh.
Yes, and so okay, there's no rivals around me, and then if I start, then I can be the first penguin. Yes, in this town.
I
Yes.
like that phrase, the first penguin. I like that
Yes,
term.
yes, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
I kind of had the vision that I could like earn like enough to live.
Oh, that's great to hear then. And so for yourself then, is that what kind of feeling did you first experience when you first opened up your business and actually finished and quit teaching as a junior high school teacher?
Oh yes, so nervous. Yeah, um, I yeah I had the vision, but it was really scared.
Oh, I can
Yes,
imagine for that.
yeah, hmm yeah, and I did a little bit of advertisement, and then, um, well, what if no students come? Okay, what am I gonna do? And yeah, I was so scared, but like 2, 3 students a month came.
Oh, that's great to start off
Yeah.
with.
hmm Yes, and yeah, I could start my teaching little by little, expanding, and yes, so it was great. Yes.
So it sounds like that transition and that risk
hmm
really paid off for you then.
That's right. Yeah.
And so I'm curious for yourself, how do you find like the hours you're working now for your own business compared to the hours you worked as a junior high school teacher?
Right now I work from like 3:30.
Oh, okay.
Start working from 3:30
Yeah.
to like 6. That's the first term.
Okay.
And yes, and then I have dinner with my family, and then 2 more classes for 2 hours. So like I work about 4 hours a day now.
Wow, that sounds a lot better than working 10 hours
Yeah,
every
yeah,
single day.
yes.
Well, that's really great to hear because I know you said before that
hmm
the most important thing for you was spending
hmm
more quality time with your family. And
Yes,
it
yes,
sounds
yes.
like you've been able to accomplish that goal,
hmm
which is fantastic for that.
Yes. hmm
And if you don't mind me asking, like, as a teacher, you're guaranteed a certain salary every
hmm
month. Like, you
hmm
don't have to worry about, oh, will I get
That's
money
right.
next month?
hmm
As a business owner, as a language school owner right now, do you find like kind of what you're earning right now comparable to the salary you made as a junior high school teacher?
Oh, I get more than when I
Okay.
used to work in
Wow. That
the public school. Yeah, because I have like more than 60 students right now.
okay. Oh, that's
Yes.
great to hear. So not only are your hours shorter, but
hmm
you're getting
Yes, more
more money
payments.
as well
Yes.
for that. Wow, that sounds like kind of like the best of both worlds
hmm
because you're still able to help a lot of students
hmm
in their with their English language and their English
Yeah,
ability,
yeah.
and you're able to work with them more. It sounds like you're able to work with them more on a kind of like a one-to-one basis as opposed
hmm
to like a public school where you have
hmm
30, 35
That's right.
students
Yeah.
all in one classroom.
Yes.
So that's really great to hear. And wow, that's just an amazing story right there,
hmm
I think.
Yes.
And I think like I think a lot of teachers feel the same way that you do, like, I'm working these long hours, I don't have
hmm
enough time to see my family. But I think the difference is that you actually um, took action and did something about it,
Yes.
which
Yes.
which is really fantastic, and that's really great to
hmm
hear for it.
hmm
And I'm curious for you, like, when you plan your lessons now, as opposed to when you were a junior high school teacher, is there anything that's really different?
Um, yes, I kind of build up a system that
Oh, okay.
I don't have to prepare. Like yeah, I prepare a little bit, but like minimum time. Like
Oh,
it
okay.
will only take like 10 minutes to prepare. Yes, and I kind of made up the system like that. So when I was working at the junior high, I had to prepare for all the 150 students.
Yes.
I had to print out everything, and it took like 1 hour or 2 hours to do all
Wow.
that. Yes. So like comparing to that, yes, 2 hours became 10 minutes. So yeah.
Better for the time there.
Yes.
And I'm curious, and like, I'm also assuming like because you have your
Mhm.
own curriculum, you get to set your own lesson plans and make your own
Mhm.
lessons,
Mhm.
that it's a lot easier for you as opposed to like having to use the textbooks
Oh,
that the
that's right.
public
Yes.
school
Mhm.
mandates.
Mhm.
So you have complete control of the curriculum, which is really
Yes, that's
great,
right. Mhm.
because I think especially for your business, you're able to really fill in those gaps that those
Mhm.
textbooks leave out too.
Mhm.
So I think that's a really important service, and that
Yes.
the students are very lucky to have you.
Thank you.
Just the truth there.
Okay. Yes.
But I'm curious, like for your business then,
Mhm.
because of course, COVID-19 happened, and
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
lot of the small businesses unfortunately had to close down or had to
Mhm.
reduce hours in some kind of
Mhm.
capacity.
Mhm.
How about for your business? Have you found that has COVID-19 affected your business?
Yeah. So before COVID-19, I had like one or two students every month. One or two students came to my class and they started learning. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, before COVID-19. But when
Yeah.
COVID started, that stopped. So
Oh.
no increase of students. And yeah, that was but yeah. mm, yeah,
So
so yeah, okay.
I was gonna ask you, like, if you don't mind me asking, if there's like no
Mhm,
more of an increase of students, like,
mhm.
how did you cope with that?
Well, I just thought, okay, this year is a tough year, and so there will be no increase, but it's okay. I just teach the students we have right now.
Oh, that's great. So you still have students that actually come to have lessons with you then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So more than like 50 students were, yes, still in my class, and they never quit.
Okay, that's great to
Yes.
hear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
But no
I
increase.
yeah.
Yes, last year.
So it sounds like no new students, no new
Mhm,
clients, but
mhm.
at the same time, you're still able to maintain your existing clients that you already have.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes.
That's really great to hear. And I think the fact that for your customers and your clients that they keep on coming to you even during this period just shows
Mhm.
how much they value you as a teacher. So
Ah,
that's really great to hear.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, no, really, because if you look at
Mhm,
some other like the really big brands like
mhm.
Eon or GABA,
Ah, yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
the
Mhm,
students, they tend not to go in person to those
mhm,
classes anymore.
mhm.
But
Okay, so where were we?
like I was saying before, I think it's really great
Mhm,
that your students they still come to you in
mhm,
person for lessons, even
mhm,
though even though the COVID-19 is happening right now. I
mhm,
think, like I said before, it just shows how much they respect and value your
mhm,
time and your expertise.
mhm,
So that's really great. Like you said before, making that relationship with students, with your
mhm,
customers, that's very important.
mhm.
And it sounds like you've done that just splendidly, like really great.
Um,
Okay, last thing, the speed
mhm.
round.
Okay.
Ask you some questions, and just the first thought that pops into your head, just say it
Mhm.
out loud.
Okay,
Sound
okay.
good?
Yes,
All
all
right.
right. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, number one, your
Mhm.
favorite Japanese food.
Sorry, favorite Japanese what?
Favorite Japanese food.
Food. Okay. Yakiniku or
Yakiniku.
ramen.
Okay. Okay. And your favorite actor.
Actor. Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, all right.
Yeah.
And favorite singer?
Singer. um, recently, I like Misha. Do you know Misha, the Japanese
Yeah.
singer?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've heard of
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Miss,
Her
okay.
voice is yes, fantastic.
All
Yes.
right, very nice. And natto or miso soup?
Both.
Your favorite out of those two?
Yeah.
All right, and last question then. Your favorite place to visit in Japan?
Oh. Maybe Kyoto.
Kyoto. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Mhm.
I enjoy Kyoto too. Very
Yeah.
traditional.
Mhm.
That's a good answer. I like that.
Yes. So how about you?
Anyway,
Where do you want to visit?
for me, honestly, I would love to go up to Hokkaido, go to Sapporo,
Oh
and
yeah.
I would love to go see the snow festival again.
Yes.
But for me, that'd be really nice.
Mhm.
Maybe go skiing up there too.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway, Andy, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank
I
you
really
very.
appreciate your time.
Mhm.
And to follow you, where can we reach you?
Okay. Where can reach me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I own a business. I do language school in Shimada City in Shizuoka, Japan. Yes, and you can search on the Google the 英語教室 Andy.
Okay, great to hear.
Yes, English school Andy. Yes.
So because I know like a lot of the viewers, they do have a lot of Japanese friends who would love to learn English. So I
Okay.
think that's a so if you want to learn English and you're in Shizuoka, go to his school.
and around Shimada City. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you, Andy, so much for coming on once again. I really
All
appreciate
right.
your time. And
Thank you very
thank you so
much.
much. I'll
Yes.
talk to you soon.
All right.
So let me know in the comment section down below what you think about his story from changing from a normal, regular, everyday junior high school teacher to an entrepreneur. And what do you think and what kind of changes would you like to see within the Japanese education system? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, everyone, stay waku waku.